number, so we'll be working on that. Share that with you in a minute. Ryan, we need some theme music or something to play. I wonder what we could do. Get ourselves some theme music. I'm thinking like we didn't start the fire, something like that. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, we can work on that probably tomorrow.
Theme music? Yay, nay?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I know.
What do you want? Here, let me see what I can get.
You know that song, We Didn't Start the Fire? What's that song's name? Maybe that's the name of the song. I think it's funny.
Well, the issue with that is it'll get you demonetized. They won't show your YouTube video to anybody.
Oh, no, we want everybody seeing this YouTube.
Yeah, because it'll get copyright strikes.
No copyright infringements. Let's keep it clean. Above the line. So we got 191 volatility number this morning. That's going to be fun. I think we should see some fireworks this morning. A couple slow days in a row. Yeah, so we're looking at 29,818 as our support. And 30,467 resistance. 191's volatility number. Guys, the way we use that is we look for the institutions this morning, most likely. The thought is that the institutions will probably push it up a little bit to drop it down some. That is the thought this morning, that we are going to see the price go up some. So let's see what happens here. There should be some profit taking anyway from the shorts that have happened for quite some time. So I think we're probably going to see a little bit of a rally today. And then anytime we move 191 points, look to take a position, long or short, depending on the situation. So if you're out there listening to us, please comment, put your comments in. A little slow right now. We are waiting on the open. Again, we do have our numbers, so we have reviewed them. You can actually see, if you look at the chat box here, you can actually see our numbers on there. We do something a little interesting, a little different than most people. We have what we call a institutional support and resistance that we have a couple of institutional partners that help us understand where they think the institutional support and resistance number is going to be, and our volatility number, which is huge. That simply means that we should see a move.
Hey, does everybody have the numbers?
In one direction or the other. So here are the numbers.
Everybody ready to trade?
Write those down.
Okay, and the opening rule is what? The opening rule, no trading for the first 6 minutes, right? We want to see where the institutions line up. Correct. But I'd be willing to look at, that's a great question Tara just asked, guys. The Crable day, meaning a 30-minute breakout, opening range breakout. Especially if it breaks out to the downside, Tara, and tries to get towards support at 818, I'd look to trade the breakout to the downside. I would be open. Let's put that down for our notes. And I've already made that as part of my notes. I will be looking to trade a 30-minute opening range breakdown.
Breakdown. You hear that, guys? Write that down. As I said right before we got started, institutions are probably going to push it up some, and likely we might see a breakdown afterwards. So let's see what happens. I think that's what we're going to be looking for. All right. Again, guys, we are looking for the institutions to push this up on the open and to and probably break it back down after about 30 minutes. We'll call it a 30-minute breakdown. So you got to be willing to go long fast. If you're newer to trading, do not trade in the first 6 minutes, and then let the institutions battle it out. Pick a good entry point. We have 6 specific trade setups that we do teach you so that you can enter the market without taking a lot of risk and get into these trades that allow you to have a lot bigger reward as far as the target goes. One of the things we don't do that's different than most people is set very specific targets. We're going to use our power exit system. We call it the PEP, right? Power exit system. We trail our stop to maximize as much profit as we can with multiple contracts so that you don't cut yourself off from your earning potential as you're in a profitable trade. Most people go wrong because they jump out of trades way too early. I think myself, probably a couple years ago, was victim to that. Ryan, a couple months ago, was
5 minutes to the open.
Still dealing with it.
Yep. Right. Yeah, but for you to go profitable, are you still on your streak of 20-something days?
Yep. Still there.
Market.
A little bit of a break even yesterday, but still.
It's okay. We'll call that a profitable day, just so you can try to catch me at the year mark.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we want, guys. We want everyone to have profitable trades.
One of the reasons just for newer traders here, one of the reasons we don't like to just jump in right off the open, sometimes the institutions which were not trading yesterday will try to get the market and their clients on the same page. So if clients want to buy and say, hey, we're up 400 points, I want to go long. Well, they might knock it down a little bit so they can buy it. Does that make sense for the newer traders? In other words, a very short-term manipulation. So if it drops like 50 or 60 points, you don't want to be trapped with a 50 or 60 point loser right off the open. So let's just be observant.
And our coaches have been trained by Goldman Sachs, former Goldman Sachs professionals. So I don't know a lot of places they can say that.
The earlier trade that I called was a long at 76. So that's the only one that we've called so far. And that was right here. For those who were in a little earlier, we went long right here and out right there. So it's a good little scalp trade to open the day, just to get our feet wet.
So you guys, you're just watching a quick look at the actual trade room in Liberty Trading Club, and we're streaming over here to YouTube for about a half hour, 45 minutes. And then the open's about to happen at about 9:30, and you'll start to see some fireworks maybe. Right, Brian?
Yeah. And if you don't know what you're looking at, we use a 133 tick chart at the top right, which basically just counts the number of contracts that are traded and paints a candlestick. The top middle is our 15 range chart, which just gives us a candlestick every 15 ticks, 15 points, whatever you're used to talking in the markets. And we have trade set up specifically around those two charts. And then the other charts.
Is there anyone who has a sell stop at 244? 30,000, 244 sell stop short. Anyone? I think one or two people have it. All right. Well, you'd have to make your decision up like in the next 45 seconds. It's always better to anticipate before it's happening than after, because then it's too late. It could be some good stops run there, and then, of course, we'd look to go long. So you might be able to scalp on a break of 45. Yep, 6 minutes is what we recommend.
So about minute off, guys, from the open. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you can. Like the channel, and there's a little notification bell. You can click that. You'll be notified every time we go live or we post trainings related to day trading on the channel.
Yeah, and we've started constantly posting snippets of our trainings, right? Our classes, little educational outbursts we have throughout the day. So we're constantly trying to teach people, not just call trades here. We want you to be self-sufficient. And I misspoke earlier. We do want people.
As we go into the open, the 15-minute trend is down, the 60-minute trend is up, and we are above the daily pivot. 2 out of 3 are up. And here we are, ready to go. We are open for business.
All right, let's see some fireworks. And here we go with the push up. Again, newer traders, do not trade first 6 minutes.
Watch the volatility.
And this is why you will get chopped up.
Should be some stops even here below 281. There'll be stops on both sides. Newbies will get flushed out.
Exactly as I said, Coach. It's like I can read Coach's mind. Yeah, anybody
bigger traders, if they took that sell stop, cover it.
Yep.
281. Got a 20-point gain on that one. Non-newbies, wait. I mean, newbies wait. Why not? Let the newbies trade first.
Non-newbies wait. Newbies, give us your money.
There were some stops right here. If you saw that right there, 281, right in there. Clean those guys out, right? And can everyone hear me? Hear the comments?
And clear.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, anyone who's short is probably going to get stopped out. So if you're in a trade, you got to go in and you got to go out quick.
This is a tough morning.
After 6 minutes, you get a little feel on the range, and then you could place trades for a little bit longer period than 30 seconds. All of this happened, guys, within 2 minutes. And now I'm going to change to the 133 tick chart simply because there's more volume. All right, now we have a 133 tick chart that'll give us a little bit different picture.
Look how much
again,
different
you don't
picture
need
that
to do
is.
that until 6 minutes are up.
I thought Coach was on the 133 tick on the
Before
top
6
right.
minutes, I usually like to have the 133.
The two big
tick
bars.
chart up
Yeah.
as compared to the 1 minute. Does everybody know why I use a 1 minute overnight?
Slower.
Yep.
You all know it? Good.
So less volume. I mean, look at how clean that you could
It's
have
a
taken an
lot slower
easy
at
16 tick rule trade off the open there.
Okay, it takes
Yeah.
longer to trade 133 trades than now. Now you'll see them. Look how quickly they print a new bar. But overnight, you could sit with this one bar for 20 minutes. Yep, low volume. That's all we want. There's no magic formula. We just want to see many bars print.
Just gives us a better view, especially in the open. You've got railroad track bars on the 1 minute, and you've got a M pattern. Looks like a huge M pattern. We've got a narrowing range here. We've got 2 HMA crosses just in the first couple minutes. Tell me you can do that with a time-based chart. You can get that every time.
So 4 minutes in.
4 minutes. I'm still holding with that 44 sell stop, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
More sellers coming in, more profit taking, right, guys? More profit taking.
I gotta be quite honest. I expected a little bit more of a push up, but we don't try to predict the market here. We just have a plan to do what we need to do if the market does X. So if it goes up, we know what we're gonna do. We knew we were gonna go light long. If it goes down, breaks this little support level, we're gonna start shorting. And let's play ball.
You sure?
Yeah. Was short. Was short.
So far, we're trading in about an 80-point range.
I'll go back in though. I'll go back in. This is look how it's doing a little downtrend on the 15 range.
I was gonna try it, but then I saw the stochastics on the 133 and just waited.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a smarter move, sir.
Hmm.
324 on the upside. 254 on the downside.
I mean, I did get 10 ticks and stopped out, so it's not horrible.
Yeah.
That's why we train people to do that. The great thing is we train you to
Did
take
everyone
profits fast.
expect this kind of trading right off the open? How many did? How many didn't?
It's an interesting question. Who expected two-way trading on the open?
Very good. Either way, now you know a little bit more about it without risking a penny. See, there are ways to trade without risk.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think they need to.
It's still a battle, though, right? You can
Have a
see
lot of
the
money to
battle.
get going.
Somebody's buying it down there.
Oh,
Somebody's selling
gosh,
it.
no.
Who's going to win?
I mean, we got people that have started with $1,000. And, we've got a member who
So
started.
far,
at
we're
$1,000.
winning because we're not losing any money at all.
In a couple months, he got up to close to 18 grand. Now that's the exception to the norm. He's become a really good trader, but you don't have to have a lot.
He didn't start with real money.
No. We started everybody with sim first. You have to start with sim. We got to make sure you're practicing the way you're going to play, and still people are going to mess up, which is why you need coaching. People get emotional, let all their emotions get involved when they start trading, and you can be perfect.
Momentum is still down a little. Yep.
You can be
It's
perfect.
really
on sim.
sideways. Market's really sideways. We don't like sideways markets, do we?
Nope.
Not as much fun.
Nope.
It's funny how the ticks are slowly moving to the
Yeah,
negative.
well, now if we see, there's a good comment. We might want to wait 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll wait until the market now gives us a clear signal.
So if you're watching live, go ahead and give us a comment. Just let us know you're watching. Let us know what you think. Don't be shy about any questions you might have. A lot of them will be answered by just hopping into the members area at libertytradingclub.com. But yeah, give us a comment, give us a like, let us know what you think. And if you're already a trader, in your experience, let us know whether you're experienced or whether you're totally new, and we'll answer your any questions you have.
I'll tell you this. Okay, Nick, we'll see you in a minute. If we break 245, it's a short.
I shorted at 15 range, 16 tick rule there, Ryan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be flat here in a second, but it was another good 10 ticks.
Yep. I was too busy talking.
I know. You were talking, I was trading. But it's 10 ticks. I mean, we can't predict what trade is going to be the big one. What you can do and what you have to do, what Ryan was telling you, we show you this in our members area, is enter trades that have high probability. One of the books that we require people read is High Probability Trading. It's a great book, but it puts your mindset in not being a gambler mentality. We teach you high probability setups. As a matter of fact, 80% win rate setups, so that you can stop gambling, so that you can enter trades with high probability, take profits fast, and still have a contract to run for you. Hey, buddy. What's happening, Bo? So, again, it's about taking profits, keeping profits. That's what we're going to teach people how to do. Too many people get the FOMO and say, oh, no, the market's moving up now. I need to get in. No, you need to figure out what direction the market wants to take first, and then enter a highly probable trade setup. That's what we teach you how to do. If your trade setup is highly probable and you get 10 ticks, be happy with it. If you get 100 ticks, you're even happier with it, but who cares?
Now you see your moving average starting to slant up. The bulls are winning the battle.
Now we look for how many points up to the upside, Ryan?
190?
91. There you go, guys out there, 191. Our low was somewhere around that.
You are long. Okay. We got one trader long. Second one, your stop right now is 322. 322 on a long.
This is a good little fake out breakout trade, and a 1, 2, 3 reversal, all kind of built in one. Very clean 1, 2, 3 reversal as well. Is that 191 points? What was the low there, Ryan? Do you know? Let's see here. Let me find it on my chart.
Not yet. 250. It's about 140, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We got a little bit to go.
First target will be 363.
Another 90 points, 80 points.
Take some profits. We are long. Stop now is 340.
Buy stop now above that.
Yeah.
Little. There we go. Get me in. Perfect. All right, guys.
The bulls have won the battle.
Not a huge
Short
risk
term.
in this trade.
Stay with it.
I'm not taking a ton of risks to be in it. Should have been on that little flag above the 200 moving average.
Mid Bollinger is the trailing stop on any balance. Take half off, trail the stop. Half off, trail the stop. Stop is 350. 350 is your trailing stop. 350 trailing stop. Deanna, you long again?
Taking money.
350 trailing stop.
Making money.
Good job. You got 5 people long, 6 people. All right. 360 is your stop. Should be flat. Good job, guys. Great job.
Good one.
A little trade. I'll take a little trade there. And this is again where people will go wrong. They
Remember,
say,
guys,
like they missed out on
The
this little move at
volunteer.
the bottom. Now
You
we're
came
gonna
in a
take-
little late, Diana? Okay, no problem. Yeah, the buy was that little pullback there around 340. You'll catch another one. Hey, still made money, right?
Let's set up a first touch here again.
That's what I would be thinking.
Yep.
Anything that looks like
Average
asset
true
can hit
range
long
still is
now.
not bad. Remember, guys, we have two volatilities that we follow. The posted range volatility,
notes
which is
online.
191 points, right? And you have the ATR, which is 28.
Oh yeah.
So now you notice the momentum is up, so you can buy when it pulls back and the stochastics are low. All right? Low stochastics gives you a buy.
The stochastics are down in the bottom right, guys, where I'm hovering the mouse if you're watching live. So we'll wait for them to kind of hook down and then start curling back up down there. Bring that more into focus. Right over here.
Marcel Link is the author of High Probability Trading. Marcel Link.
Yeah, we've actually got a PDF version of that in the members area. If you create a trial account today, you can hop
Yep.
on that.
We give you 2 books, absolutely free, but they are required reading. All right, let's look for it. Maybe we'll get our first touch rule along here.
Watch your
I would
stochastics
end
now.
with a 16 tick rule trade just to confirm that it wants to turn around and go
Now
back
think
up.
about it, guys. The high was what? I have another question, Diana. When you were up 12, 15
Good, guys.
points,
Pay
did you take
attention.
half of the contracts off? That's the other part of the rule. So you have to do that too. Remember, don't just sit there and hope that you get a runner on each trade. So the first one, you get about 12 points. Then your stop comes to where it was, and you have a great trade. All right, the high right now, guys, right? The high is 30,386. Where would a perfect, well, you'll learn that, 30,386 minus 191 points would put potential support where? At 30,195, right?
Is that hook?
Look
Yep.
where we have our
That's not in now.
buy limit down there.
Boom. There we go.
You see how you can predict these things in advance?
Profits.
Yeah, I
When
got
did
this
put
one.
This 30,195 buy area 40 minutes ago, right? Isn't that amazing?
If you guys join us
Exactly.
before the open, we actually show you these things pre-open. We're planning what's exactly happening on the chart right now.
191 points from the high.
How about that? 191 points.
Yeah. That was a good first touch.
That's a great one. I'm still in it.
Those are-
Got one contract
Right now,
left.
just observe. Back
Yeah, I
to
just got my last one
observation.
out.
Flat.
Yep.
Everybody's green, right?
3 10 tick
Everybody's
winners is
green.
still 30 points.
Stay green. You can only stay green if you're patient, if you adjust to the current market conditions. Right now, the market is not promoting runners.
We'll buy stop
It's
in.
a trading range market.
Mhm.
The only thing that's changed since the open is the momentum has finally turned up. But as you can see, look at the tick ranges. Since the open, the tick ranges have contracted. So just sit on your hands again.
So, guys, if you're watching live, yeah, all the trades that we're looking at, they are in the members area. It's 3 days, $10 at jointheclub.info, libertytradingclub.com.
Join the club.info, go to libertytradingclub.com. We will start your trial. We'll give you coaching sessions. We have a members library. And when I say members library, it's not full of crap to learn about trading. It's full of stuff specific to our trade methodology. So you can laser in on specific trade setups and perfect certain trade setups. And then that way you don't have to constantly be searching around for what stock am I going to trade? What what option do I look for? You don't have to. You pick a vehicle like the Dow, like what we're trading, pick some trade setups, stick with those trade setups. As long as if the Dow stops having volatility, then we've got a problem economically in the country. So we're going to have movement in the Dow. You're going to have plenty of opportunity in the Dow to make the kind of money you need to make in a day. But you've got to be disciplined. You've got to learn trade setups. We teach you highly probable trade setups, and then learn how to manage risk. Guess what? We teach you how to do that as well. Manage risk so that you can take more profitable trades. LibertyTradingClub.com. Start a 3-day trial, guys.
Yeah, that trade we just took, I'll have the coach live here in a minute, but that one was the first touch roll. There was a little 16 tick going on, and I've learned to just kind of wait for that. It happens a couple times an hour.
Yeah,
happens a lot.
At least a couple times an hour.
Yeah. Let's get the coach back live here.
Taking Wellbutrin from a psycho. That T-shirt I might be a little worried about wearing. You pass some person that takes personal offense. Hey, I take this stuff, and don't call me crazy. Okay, all right. Put down the axe. Yeah. Wear that T-shirt. All right, we're slowing down, man.
Well, we got our push up. Let's see if we fall
Only
back
making
down.
a little bit of money today. Nobody wants to get going.
We're not even close to the pivot, are we?
I think if we break 253, we could go lower now. Instead of the, I've had a sell stop at 244, but I think 53 now is the new endpoint, right, guys? Keep an eye on that. Here's the one right there. Never hit that one. But it did hit 54. I would have to think there are stops down there.
Yeah, when Coach says a lot of what we try to enter with buy and sell stops, where most people are getting crushed at, is where we try to make our money. And I say people, I don't mean institutions, I mean retail traders.
Ticks have been mostly
when
positive.
we're trading, somebody's losing money.
Choppy.
It is choppy. A lot of people don't realize that. The futures market is a cash market, meaning somebody's out there losing money if you're making money.
Stochastics in conflict.
You might as well be on the money making side. And what does that mean? For most people, it means you don't have to be in a trade on a regular basis. If I told you to wait 27 minutes
signal here,
and you could get a runner. Oh, there we go. If I told you could wait 27 minutes and you could get 100 points, would you be willing to do it? Not sit in a trade for 27 whole minutes. Most people say yes, but it's extremely hard to do, as we know in the trading world. It's hard to just sit and watch and say, oh, I missed that opportunity. 27 minutes is enough. Why do you use 27 minutes, Brian?
I don't know. Why do we use 27 minutes?
Well, the market runs in 27-minute cycles.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were asking why that number, why the cycle is 27 minutes. I knew it was a cycle.
Yeah,
but
4 more minutes, the 27-minute cycle will be finished. We'll see what happens after that.
there you go.
Wow.
So there's a few
Almost.
times.
It's almost like I'm like pre-reading what coach says before.
Well, it's making me think. You got
Coach, I
9:36.
think they might hit those stops below.
Which is
I'm
6
just
minutes in.
watching.
You got
If this rally
9:57.
fades a little more, and you see that tape accelerate,
10:30, right?
and the ticks start going below minus 300.
Just listen
I
to
think
Coach
they'll
Woodward,
start
sorry.
hitting some of those sell stops. We've had a half an hour of fun. A lot of traders are still looking up 400. Why? Inflation didn't improve over the weekend. It's just short covering. Yeah. So they're all watching it. And if they see heavy selling, everybody will jump in and start pushing it down. Trend is still up. Momentum's still up. Awful lot of stops now, about 253, right under this low right here that I'm looking at. Of course, if it breaks the high, keep going. And then you have a 30-minute breakout. Both stochastics are high now. So if they both start coming down, that's additional evidence that there could be strong selling coming up. Again, could be. It didn't happen yet. I'm aware of it. You like to see a lot of effort being put in and the market goes nowhere. Then it goes the other direction. That's simply all I'm looking for. Okay? It's consolidating. Thanks, Coach.
So basically, what Coach is saying there: plan in advance.
Next topic is LG TVs. Nothing else.
Plan in advance. Don't have.
What's the best TV that you can buy right now?
Don't be stuck on
All right,
specific.
trying to push
Got
up.
to go long.
No volume.
We've got to go short. Don't be. Plan. If this happens, I'm going to do this. If this happens, I'm going to do this. Have that. And guys, the thing is, we help you do that. We help you make that plan that in the morning. Again, same thing this morning. We said before the open, the institutions would likely push it up. What happens after that, we don't know. Most likely they'll sell off some. Now that actually did happen, not the sell-off we expected, but it did happen. Institutions pushed it up, and then they sold it off. Now, if they continue to go up, I would be a buyer, which I'm still sitting in this little trade here. I only did one contract. I should have had 2 contracts on that.
Okay, 27-minute cycle coming to an end. Do we start pushing down from here? That's the only question. Does it break this support first, 314? And then the next one would be 321, 254, etc. Ticks are still positive.
Riding that long.
The high so far is 386.
352 is my
So
stop.
if it goes 387, it's a breakout. Let's make sure it's not a fake out breakout. The
358.
end of the cycle right now
Squeeze it up
could be
here.
fake out breakout time.
360.
That would be sad, right? Imagine you waiting all this time to go long right up there, and all of a sudden it starts coming down. The only thing it hasn't confirmed is low ticks. The ticks, oh wait, let's get over here.
Ticks won't get
Ticks
loaded
are
in.
still high.
368. I don't know if you're following my trade here, Ryan. My stop's at 368. Did you get in long off the 89 there?
Yeah, but I got out too quick.
Hey, we just talked about that.
I know.
What was you were saying before Coach started talking? You forget?
Still dealing with that.
No, what we were talking about before Coach started talking?
Getting out too fast?
Yeah. Oh no, we were talking about the 27-minute cycle. Never mind.
Right.
3. I'm flat. So there we go. Boom. Yeah, Stan. Any comments, questions? Let us know. LibertyTradingClub.com. You can get access to our entire library, and we teach you these trade setups that we're calling right now, and how to plan the market in advance. I mean, really plan your trades in advance. If they happen, great. If they don't happen, guess what? You didn't lose any money either. And here we go on the 30-minute breakout.
So we're almost to the, what was it, 190? So we got a little more to go.
High stochastics.
Yeah. Well, not far. I mean, that first the first rally hit from our low number, 191 ticks. So we're probably looking for, from this recent low here, another 191 points is what I would imagine. Something close to that, unless we hit a resistance level before that. Should have gotten back long. That's okay.
Yeah.
Normally I have like a 60-point runner at this point. Done by now. That's all right. Get online. If you're online, join the club.info or libertytradingclub.com. We have a $10 trial for 3 days, and we'll give you a couple coaching sessions to help you start learning our trade setups.
15 seconds till 10 o'clock. 15 seconds till 10 o'clock.
And 27-minute cycles over. We had literally a 27-minute period of consolidation and a breakout. Isn't that funny how that works, Ryan?
It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Extremely funny how that works.
The cycle is over.
I got this one on the 16 tick. I just took a stab at it.
Counter trend.
Looking for a sell
Yeah.
signal.
I got my 10.
All right, you should
Using the
should be
ATM?
able to, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Yeah, and that's what that's the biggest thing is teach people to take profits. That's what we try to do is teach you to take profits quick on a contract, and then save yourself a contract so you can get a runner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got now, guys. My first contract, I had it set to give me 10 points, and it moves the stop up. So I'm 17 up on the second contract. So it's a $50
Yeah.
trade at least now.
I'm
And
short.
And then I'm going to lock in a couple more points, Brian, just above that. Yeah.
Yeah, just
knew we'd get
on the
something
second
off, right?
contract, put it to like 2 or 3 points past
Yep.
break even,
Yep.
and let it run for you.
Yep.
I would let it break down past this mid-Bollinger Band a little bit. It looks like we're flagging out a little bit here. So if it flags out some, you've got a good place to pull your stop close to the mid-Bollinger.
Yeah, that's where I am.
I would give it just a few more ticks to breathe than that, but I think you're in a good trade.
There we go.
There you go. Now
Next
you're in a good
target to
spot.
be 363.
Hit the top of that flag with your stop, and you're good.
Yep.
The
If
cap
you guys ask
off
questions, let us know. Comment.
around this 380. F off 380. Next target 363.
Nice.
Good job, Robert.
Let's
That's
go.
funny. I know. Let this be my runner.
This
What's that?
is where I get in trouble. I get out too soon. I'm trying.
I'm working with you, man. Just keep your stop exactly
Got
right
it
there.
right
There
at
we go.
that end of the cycle.
Yep. We got a lot going against us on
Lower
the
your stop.
short here, though. If we see it break down a little bit more, that's going to get a little volatile.
Lower
so
your
I'll
stop.
probably capture some gains. You got one contract left.
I'm going to get stopped.
That's
So,
fine.
yeah,
Put down another
yeah.
tick or two.
I got about 30 points on that. So that's $150. So,
There we go. That's easy. Easy money.
yep.
And that's our
And
trade
that's-
setup.
And that was about 2 minutes, right, Brian? I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes max.
Yep.
3 minutes for $150.
Great job, Robert. We love it. Love to see that.
And he actually entered it on one of our
We
trades.
were waiting just
Perfect
like
here. It's counter trend. but
vultures. As soon as we saw that high, jumped in. Where'd you get out, Robert?
Yeah, we all took the same trade, though. That was cool.
That is pretty cool. That
Yep.
even the people in the look. Oh wow.
416. Great. You beat me by 3 ticks. I shorted at 413.
I bet you beat Coach too.
Anybody else short?
I
around
think I
there?
beat him by a few. I was right there around
Robert beat
415.
everybody.
Yeah, guys, that's what we do, and that's a perfect example of how I said earlier. If you could wait 27 minutes for a good trade setup,
And anyone short around that price, even
Most
a little
people will
lower,
say
that's
no.
okay.
Or most people say yes and actually not do it.
Even if you shorted at 410, it's still a good entry.
You're never missing out on a trade, guys. There's always another trade out there. Patience will make you money in trading. This is a
Perfect.
business. Treat it as a business. Oh, look at Randall. See, this is what we teach.
There you go.
Patience and discipline. That's if you have good trade setups and you have patience and you know how to manage risk, you can be a professional trader. You can do it. Anybody can be a professional trader. It's not a complicated formula. You learn how the markets work. It's just like any other profession. I'm sure that everybody out there has learned their profession inside and out. You do the same thing. You just got to learn the behavior of the market.
That's that 20-minute cycle. Good job, Rendell. Perfect.
Yep. And
Plenty
Stan,
of
if you have any
trades.
comments, any
Plenty of
questions, let us
trades.
know. We're happy to answer any questions for you guys out there. LibertyTradingClub.com. LibertyTradingClub.com. Sign up for your 3-day trial. It's $10. We'll give you a coaching session. A lot of people ask me, why do you charge $10 for what should be a free trial? Well, we're a trading club. We want people that are willing to take this serious, that want to take it
So you
serious.
guys, with a little bit of practice,
If $10
you'll be
is
able to figure out, just like
what's
Robert
nice
did,
putting in,
where that market
so you're gonna
is
take something
running
serious.
out of gas.
It's okay.
Not going to say you're going to all get 416, but you'll get close.
Yeah, part of that is the coaching sessions too, right, Brian? We can't
We'll
just
have Robert do the next class, how to pick the top.
it's like $10 just weeds out people, and
Yeah.
then we can do the coaching sessions. It doesn't pay for the coaching
Great
session, but
job.
it just lets us know who's serious and who isn't.
I don't think any of our coaches do more than like $150 an hour.
Yeah.
No, after a while, you get pretty
There's a little M
experienced.
here we could probably take short.
Yep.
Nibble at that guy. What is it? 10 tick? Yeah.
Well, the rest of you guys nailed it too.
10
Hopefully.
tick risk. Come on, give me 2 more points. 2 more ticks.
Hovering along or initiating a short, same thing, right? Selling is selling.
Close. Let me bring that stop down. No risk in this trade now for me. Probably get stopped out flat, but there we go. Got it. There we go. That's what we teach you guys. You can enter trades like this that are highly probable. I mean, look at that. You can look on the chart and see that the risk was what, 10 ticks?
Yeah.
That's nothing to take in a trade. 10 tick risk for 20 tick profit. I'll do that all day long. And highly probable. The people miss that. People get so stuck on that. I have to have a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio or I can't take a trade. Well, that's silly. We're not, it looks like we're scalping some today, but we haven't had the opportunity to get into a runner. But what if you could do this? What if you could say, all right, I'm not going to have a target. I'll take profit fast, but I'll keep a contract to run, to make money. That way you don't have to predict the market's going to go up 30 points, 60 points, 80 points. You don't have to predict it. All you have to do is enter a trade that's highly probable to make money, which we do, take profits fast. And if it continues to run for another 60, 80, 100 points, well, guess what? You're in the trade. You manage your stop behind it. You trail your stop behind it. Don't auto trail. You manually trail your stop behind it, and learn how to maximize profits. Which again, Ryan, you're still learning how to do, right?
Yeah.
Maximize profits on that second contract, third contract, or your last 2 contracts. If you're a 3-contract trader, if you're a 4-contract trader, take profits fast on 2, so you guarantee yourself $100, $120, $140. Let 2 contracts run. I mean, you get a 100-point runner with 2 contracts, $1,000. Most people at 260 grand at 260 trading days a year, 260 grand a year, most people are going to be pretty happy with that. And that you can wait, 27 minutes typically before you get that runner. But what if you got to wait an hour and a half to make $1,000? Are we okay with that?
For sure.
Am I on a rant? Should I shut up?
No, you're good.
It's just coach wasn't speaking, so I just started ranting.
Yeah.
Well, I think it speaks to I'm just trying to hold on to this guy just a little longer, just a little bit longer.
There you go.
Die, you dirty dog.
The dog is dead.
That's
What's
exactly
our
what I'm
next
talking
target,
about.
gang? What's our next target?
I know what it is.
63, 363.
Bingo.
Lower your stops. I've taken 3 off. I've got 2 left, guys. 2 left on this short. We'll call it the Robert short.
The Robert short. What? And it takes
Either
us.
go
I mean,
short or get out of your long at 416.
done. Then have the extra contract there to hold it longer.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a good 25-point trade. It's not going to kill me. I'm eking my way to my 100 points today.
Yeah. Working for it.
And that's my 4th trade, though. You know what that means for me.
You cut yourself? Yeah.
Done. No more trades for me.
So far this morning, we're 3 for 3.
No more. But everybody else, I'll walk you guys through this. This is fun stuff. We usually take somebody about 3 to 6 weeks to really get their head around our program, start getting a little consistent with it, and then at that point is when we start dealing with the emotional issues. We start being therapists and helping you fix your emotional issues around taking profits too early or getting stopped out and entering trades that you should not be in because you have FOMO, missing out on that runner.
So Brian, I'm gonna cut off the stream. Got some stuff to do, but I'll leave it run with you. That's cool.
Fantastic. I'll get it ending, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Stan, again, Bo, if you guys those of you guys out there participating, feel free to join us at libertytradingclub.com, and we'll give you 3 days in the room for $10. And again, we ask for $10 just so that we know you're committed to showing up, and our coach is going to spend a little bit of time with you to answer any questions you have. So we'll make that. So again, it's just make sure you're interested in what we're doing and you're committed to at least showing up and talking to some, or you don't talking about it. Show up. If you traded before and you see what we're doing here, again, we're in a sideways market. You see what we're doing here and you've traded before, then you guys know at least one thing from this morning. We're making pretty decent trade calls. That's not all we do. We coach. We want to make sure we have a specific trade setup plan that we put you in, risk management plans that you'll learn from us. But at the end of the day, if you can take home highly probable trade setups with you, for most people, for a course of 3 days, it's worth $10. And just to be 100% straightforward, guys, if you want to be a member of the group, it's just $99 a month. So at the end of the day, we do have a lot of people that start their trial and then go ahead and pay $99 to be a member. We want people to be successful, profitable traders on a daily basis. If you're not profitable on a daily basis as a trader, come see what we've got. So come see what we're doing. We teach people how to be profitable on a daily basis. Now, somebody out there is going to hear me say, everybody's profitable on a daily basis in your group. No, they're not. But some people, as you know, in your life as a trader, you don't listen. You don't follow rules. Sometimes you don't. And you're going to have losing days. Are we going to have losing trades? Absolutely. Today we're 4 for 4, but you're going to have a losing trade. Should you have losing trading days? The answer is no to that. You shouldn't have losing trading days. So we can help you fix that. We can help you work on that. We can, again, you get full access over your $10 trial for 3 days. You get full access to our video library that teaches you our methodology start to finish, our basic setups, our basic trade methodology, so that you can come out of the gate. If you follow our videos, you should be able to come out of the gate, take our trades, within a week or so of practicing, be able to start getting consistent and following our trade setups. They're not complicated trade setups, guys. libertytradingclub.com. So we're sitting here waiting. I think most people are just waiting to see where the market wants to go. Again, it's been a tough market. If you're trading this morning, a lot of people that have traded this morning have gotten their butts handed to them. I think for us, it's a little different because we actually urge you to be patient. And that's what most people aren't doing. Most people are sitting here trying to find a trade in every 20 minutes. If you've ever been in a trade room or somebody that's out there saying, okay, take this trade, take that trade, silliness. Patience, probability, risk management. That's it. Or as we call it, power exit. Exit with profits. Some people would have taken a first touch rule long there. Again, I'm done trading for the day. I've maxed my trades out for the day. But we have a first touch rule long here, which is if you're looking at the 133 tick chart that Ryan has up.
Still a little sideways action.
That is the 133 tick chart. So every 133 contracts that are traded, we get a new candlestick. But if you see that white line that the red candles came down and touched, and we had a green bounce off, that is our first touch rule. It is an 89 exponential moving average with the 133 tick chart. It's got a unique capability of identifying usually once, twice, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. It will hit that 89 exponential and bounce right off of it as our first touch rule. Now, we don't just enter there. We do have risk management. Most people will confirm that entry by putting a buy stop above the 89 as price moves down so they can catch a confirmation entry. We do enter most of our trades with buy and sell stops and market orders. So a little different from what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people try to use limit orders so they can predict a price. We don't want to predict a price. We want to have a good idea where price should turn and then confirm that it wants to do that before entering the trade. Please like, subscribe. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys, hit the little thing that looks like an alarm, and we will it'll notify you when we start streaming each day. You'll be happy to join us, or we're happy to have you join us in the streaming. Comment, ask questions, let us know what you need. Again, I'm going to be signing off here in a couple minutes. If you guys have any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, I will answer them now. And if not, I'm going to sign off here in a couple minutes and jump in our main room and start chit-chatting with our members and helping manage our members through some trades. LibertyTradingClub.com or jointheclub.info. Either one will get you a 3-day trial, and it's $10. Our monthly membership dues, if you want to stay a member after your trial, is only $99. And good little short setup we've got here. We've been looking to want to go short since that peak happened. So we could probably hit that. If you got in now, you're a little late. You probably want to wait for some kind of bear flag or some kind of, I say bear flag, you probably wait for some kind of flag, a little sideways flag here before you jump in short again, or at least put a sell stop in below that. But that's another good example. This would be an example of a first touch rule again. It's really, really interesting how our rules work. Our rules have been developed. We've had our rules around for about since 2006. So we've been this Liberty Trading Club's been trading this methodology since it was founded. There's been other clubs that have been trading this methodology. This was developed through some former Goldman Sachs traders to create high probability trading, so you could take a little risk getting into trades. And about one in 10 trades should be a good runner. Yep. See, coach just said buy signal. And you get a runner in 1 in 6 trades. That's your trading day. You walk away, have a good time, enjoy it. I did not take that buy signal, but we have some people in the first touch rule long right now. As coach just said. Patience, waiting for high probability trades. All right, guys, I'm signing off here. Thanks for having you. Glad to be here. Feel free to go to libertytradingclub.com, start your $10 trial. We'll go ahead and give you a coaching session, answer those questions, and you get full access to our trade setups, our methodology, how we create our bias, You get full access
Need
to
to
that.
break
on
420
your trial. So
on the
you
upside.
can really start learning our methodology in the 3 days you're with us. Thanks, and have a great day, everyone. See you, Bo.